Yo, what is up YouTube, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys what my two-way threat looks like at 99 overall. You guys know in 2K, once you hit 99 overall, you get a +4 to all your stats. You are at your peak. You are Goku in Ultra Instinct. So what I did with this build is a little bit unique. So most people are going to make a build position and they're going to choose to upgrade the exact stats to get the most badges. But I was going for attributes. I made this build to fit my playstyle perfectly. And at the end of the day, if you make a build that fits how you like to play, you're going to win the most efficiently. You can notice one thing I did that not a lot of people are going to do. I upgraded my standing dunk to a 70 on a 6'6" guard. Now, I know you may be thinking, why would you have standing dunk on a guard? Why not post control? You get more badges. But when I'm in the paint, we all know when you go up with a close shot layup, you end up missing it because there's somebody down there. I actually can get standing dunks with this build. You know, I can even drop step some people, get to the paint. I just like having the ability to grab a rebound, do a standing dunk, being in the paint, not having to worry about going up with a weak layup and just yamming it down over people, even though I'm a guard. Another thing that I did is I upgraded interior defense. Now, you may be thinking 64 interior defense, what are you going to do with that? Why would you even touch it? But I am able to hold my own even against post scorers. You know, if you have no interior defense at all, if somebody is post spinning you, if somebody's drop stepping you, you're going to get thrown out of the way. I mean, regardless if they're that even good of a post scorer. If they have post control, it's still going to toss you out of the way. But because I upgraded my interior defense, I can body up with bigs, with guards, with anybody that's trying to bully me in the paint. I mean, 95 three-pointer, 98 mid-range. I get deep threes, Hall of Fame. I get a 99... perimeter defense, Clamps Hall of Fame. That is about as good a defense as you can get. My speed with ball handle, it's all good. This build can do everything I want to do on the court. I got some gameplays to show you guys, 2 of them of me on this build, and it's just me playing how I like to play. Now, I will say one thing, you know, because you can't have everything in a build. I did have to give up some stuff. I did not upgrade steal on this build. Now, steal is not a useless attribute. It is very effective, especially if you're playing lanes. But if I play good defense with my 99 perimeter defense, I'm able to get by without the steal. And I also, you know, I don't have close shot. I'm not going to be posting people up on this build. But if I do want to hit somebody with a post fade, I mean, I got a 98 midi. That means I have a 98 post fade. It's definitely super effective. I'll be making a video on that. So starting off right here, you can't leave my man wide open in the corner. I'm going to dot him. He's greening. I don't have any points yet. You see in the beginning, I had the lob. But once you can get opponents to start respecting your teammate, especially on the twos, at that point you have the 1v1. There's no help. You hit him with the spin back, you know, sham god to the paint, drive in on him, get a big contact dunk. Now, a 94 driving dunk, it's nothing too special. Everybody upgrades their driving dunk. But you may be a little bit worried about the 74 driving layup, and I'm here to tell you it is nothing to worry about because my player is never doing layups. I am always getting a dunk when I drive to the paint. If I go to the paint and my dude ends up doing a layup, then I'm tired. It's my fault. I sold the play because you're not going to hit a tired layup even with a 99 layup most of the time. You see 10 points right here. Swifty's got the ball. I'm cutting into the paint. Get that fancy dunk off. 12-0. I mean, the game is going quick. A lot of the times on the twos, it's either you beat people in 4 minutes or the game ends up lasting 10 minutes because you give them the ball. They're slow on offense. They're fouling. You see right here. I mean, at that point, you know, it's 12-0, and it's, you know, you gotta foul me. He's got to do something. He's got to try to get me shaking. He's got to try to get a lucky steal. Don't just lose 21-0 without trying something different if what you're doing's not working. Now, right here, you know, I had 7 straight unanswered points. He was respecting the corner. He comes off on the twos. I mean, what other decision could you make? I mean... I like to have a build where I don't feel like I need somebody to help me out. I feel like, you know, if you have to double team somebody to win, at that point, you're setting yourself up for failure. Which is, you know, it's kind of crazy. People will not worry about their defense on their build. This build only, you know, I mean... It's not the greatest defensive build in the game. At shooting guard, at point guard, at small forward, it does not matter. You're not going to be able to get the defensive badges you can get making a power forward. I have 11 defensive badges on this build. I'll be making a separate video going over my badges. But just having that perimeter defense, you know, I got my rebounding so I can get the rebound if my teammate shoots after I dot him. I got the interior, I got the block. I can play solid enough defense Now, I cannot shoot that spin shot right there solid enough because I missed it. I was hoping he got broken on that, I'm not going to lie. It works a lot of the time. I got the ankle breaking shot creating takeover on. Stepping back right there. I'm selling out on 2 plays. Now, you may be thinking, well, of course you are. You took a spin shot. You took a step back 3. You got to take smart shots on the 2s. But those are smart shots for me. I'm going to hit those most of the time. You know, usually how it goes, if I'm missing them, I'm missing them all. If I'm making them, I'm making them all. I'm a streaky shooter, you know. All the greatest players of all time, you know, whenever they're in their zone, they cannot miss. You know, that doesn't mean people like Michael Jordan never had a bad game. You know, they never had, you know, games where they went 7 for 31. You know, which, it's hard. If you go 7 for 31 in the park and you still win, you got some amazing defense. But right here, ISO job, sticking with his name, going for the ISO, missing the layup. That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's just, layups are not the most efficient thing in the world. You always want to try to get a dunk right there. He cups down, but I had the momentum. I went for the contact dunk. It worked out. 19-2. At this point, I'm pretty sure they're going to leave Swifties wide open because why would they give me a wide open dunk for game? You see, step it back right here, behind the back, Sham God, behind the back, dot the man in the corner. Green, bang. I got one more gameplay for you guys. And, yeah, man. Now, what I recommend making this build, and I know you guys are going to ask, yes, I do have a build video on it. The build has its benefits. A lot of people, when they make the power forward version, you know, you can make the build to get deep 3s, but a lot of them will go longer on the wingspan, so they will not have the deep 3s. This build does get the deep 3s. Now, if you want a quicker jump shot, if you want quick first step Hall of Fame, I would recommend going with a point guard more around the 6'4" range. But, you know, it is a very unique, you know, shooting guard. How many shooting guards have you played against the whole year? Probably like 5, 10. I wanted to be a little bit different. I wanted to make a shooting guard. My goal is not to make the meta build and win every single game every single year. I find that a little bit too easy, so I like to make a build, you know, a unique build that I'm not going to see very often, challenge myself. I may not have the best badges. I may not have the best attributes, but I know I'm going to dominate despite that. Now, you know, Deep 3's Hall of Fame. It's got Bullet Passer Hall of Fame. This build is super nice if you like being more of a defensive guard. Now, like I said, if you just want to focus on being all offense, I would definitely recommend making a point guard 6'4", not upgrading defense too much, and just playing with teammates that have good defense to hide you. Now, 2 is not the best place to bring a build like that. If you're wanting a build that has the max attributes you can get, the max badges you can get, then I would recommend looking up one of those scoring machine videos where you can get 100 badges. They're definitely out there. You see, hit them with the little Michael Jordan pump fake right here. Go into a contact dunk. Now, there are tendencies on the game. I feel like this build does get more contact dunks than my power forward build, but, I mean, that's just, it's probably just in my head. I'm sure you get the same amount right here. Swifty setting a little screen. I'm stepping it back behind the back. As you guys know, I do not use the Curry slide animation. I have a different signature, size up escape package. I made a video on that. If you want to be able to do the step back that I do, you guys want to be able to do, you know, basically that right there, this right here, side to side. Check out the video on that. I will leave it in the description. Dotting Swifties right there. A little bit contested, 30%. It's a white. Step it back to the corner. You know, missing the shot, showing you guys that this build is not the most absolute demigod. Hit every single shot. I do miss a shot on occasion. But don't worry, to end this game, I got something really cool for you guys to see. I'm definitely going to make up for that step back in the corner. Now, they did score a quick 5 points. Not going to show you all of their offense because I cannot lie, it was not the prettiest thing in the world. But Swifties dotted me on the three-point line right there. You know, I got my little laid down green animation. That might have been the most beautiful thing in the world. Right here, I got my takeover. Now I'm telling Swifties, get out of my way. I want to try to break this man to the ground. He refuses. He sets his screen. Because, you know, but he gets a rebound, so I'm going to allow it. Goes up right there. Close shot in A. If you guys are still using timing on the layups, definitely take it off. I experimented with it. It's just not worth it. Yes, you might hit a couple more, but it's too hard to aim. It's too hard to time layups. You don't know what kind of animation you're getting. Dot and Swifty's back right here. Got the step back right here. Behind the back. Got a switch opponent. I'm not sure what player he was, how big he is, if he has more speed, if he has more defense. In the end, it's not going to matter because I'm going to get the bucket. Anyway, 5-18. Need a 3 for the win. Gonna get it if I can, but this man is at the three-point line, giving Swifties a open cut to the paint. 20-5 now. If I was them, I would definitely go for a steal. So let's see if this man can get the foul off. Hit him with the spin back right here behind the back. Step it back between the legs, spin around. Where is he going? Green. Man, I told you guys I was gonna make up for that missed shot. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Sonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.